When you're in a relationship with a narcissist, things can often spiral into a chaotic and painful cycle, especially during breakups. There might have been moments when you tried to leave, exhausted from the emotional turmoil. At times, they likely begged you to stay, pleaded for another chance, only for the cycle to repeat. However, each attempt you made to break free left a mark on their ego, a narcissistic injury they don't forget. Eventually, they may have decided to take control of the final act. This can come in the form of a reverse discard, where they intentionally treat you badly, cold, distant, and cruel, pushing you to end things. Or they might abruptly end the relationship themselves. Either way, the intention is the same: to flip the script and reclaim power. In contrast to earlier episodes where they would return, apologizing and pulling you back in, this time they remain silent, unresponsive, and emotionally distant. It's a shocking change, where once they cried and pleaded, now you find yourself trying to reach out, only to be met with a cold wall. They deliberately withhold closure because they understand that if they sat down with you and had an honest conversation, it would allow you to heal. Instead, they want you to suffer in confusion and pain. This tactic is common among narcissists. Deny closure to keep control and prolong your emotional dependence. This silence isn't because they've moved on so cleanly or because they're fine without you. Often, they have someone else lined up, another source of supply. But make no mistake, they still feel your absence deeply. You were a stabilizing, meaningful presence in their life, even if they never acknowledged it. They may act happy or flaunt a new relationship, but it's a performance designed to provoke jealousy and pain, not a reflection of genuine healing. What they didn't expect is the shift that happens when you stop chasing them, when you go quiet and focus on healing. Your silence speaks volumes. It tells them you've recognized their toxic behavior and no longer accept it. As you start rebuilding your sense of self, that shift in energy unsettles them. They begin to realize they've lost someone irreplaceable. The narcissist may never admit it, but your absence haunts them. You brought kindness, support, empathy, qualities they rarely find. You were a grounding force in their unstable world. And now that you're gone, they feel the void. But their pride and fear of rejection keep them from reaching out. Ultimately, closure won't come from them. It comes from recognizing their patterns, seeing the truth of who they are, and choosing to honor your own worth. Let their toxic behavior be your clarity. Let their inability to love you properly be your final answer. And most importantly, realize that their rejection is actually your liberation. When you reclaim your peace, when you stop chasing closure from someone incapable of giving it, something changes in the energy between you. And whether they admit it or not, the narcissist will feel that shift. They'll regret losing you, not because they suddenly became better people, but because they lost someone irreplaceable.